Have you ever wondered how frugal people go about their daily lives to save the most possible? In this video, we'll show you a typical day of a frugal person, from the moment they wake up until they close their eyes to sleep. Number 1. Turn off appliances. The first thing a frugal person does in the morning is to make sure that they turn off any unused appliances. This can be things like heating and cooling to keep your house at a good temperature overnight, unplugging any phones that were charging and their power cables, or even turning off electric fans on the ceiling or in the room. Many of these appliances consume lots of electricity, which can add up on your energy bill, so taking the time to turn off these appliances first thing can help curb those expenses. Number 2. Make coffee. Once all the appliances are turned off, the likely first thing that a frugal person will do is either brew their own coffee or tea. While many people will skip this step and instead go to their local coffee shop or Starbucks, frugal people don't. The reason is that coffee and tea are extremely expensive when bought from these places, and you can get the same and sometimes even fresher flavor when you take the time to make your coffee or tea at home. Number 3. Make breakfast. What naturally flows after making coffee is making breakfast. Frugal people know that there can't be a financial future if they aren't healthy, so they take the time to make a healthy and nutritious breakfast. This way, they can avoid hefty medical bills and reduce spending on takeout. For example, a frugal person's breakfast can be composed of scrambled eggs, a cup's worth of assorted fruits and veggies, a slice of whole grain bread, and some peanut butter. This is certainly a healthy breakfast that will keep you full until lunch. Number 4. Plan out meals. Once breakfast and coffee are finished, the next step for frugal people is to plan their day out. Since food is essential to life, they'll plan out their lunch, dinner, and snacks, either for the day or for the entire week. For instance, a frugal person will check their pantry and see what they have. If they notice they have a lot of a specific ingredient, they will make a bulk meal surrounding that ingredient, which they'll eat for lunches and dinners throughout the week. Planning out meals helps frugal people avoid spending unnecessarily when they are out at work and helps avoid any potential impulse buying. Number 5. Budget money. Once the meals have been planned for either the day or the week, they'll make sure to budget their money before going to work. That means they'll have specific allowances on things like gas if they're driving, or any shopping that needs to be done like grocery shopping. This way, a frugal person will know exactly how much they're going to spend on any given day, and make sure that it stays within their budget. Number 6. Walk, bike, or use local transit to travel. Now that a frugal person's day is started up, they're ready to leave their house and head to work. While many people will drive to work due to the comfort and convenience, many frugal people will look for ways they can avoid using their car. With rising gas prices, a car is becoming very expensive to maintain, and that's not including any maintenance costs or insurance. That's why frugal people will either walk, bike, or use local transit to get to the workplace. A simple reduction in car usage like this can significantly increase the amount of money you have left over every month, which can help you have so much more to save every month. Number 7. Avoid impulse buying. As the morning comes to a close, lunch starts approaching along with the afternoon. This can be a dangerous time for some people to impulsively spend on a variety of things. For example, they may go to a nearby mall to clothes shop, get some takeout, or even shop online for products they want to buy. But frugal people know that the impulse buying strikes at the times they least expect it, so they're prepared. A frugal person already has their lunch made and brought to work, so there's no worry of getting takeout. And instead of going shopping at the mall or shopping online, a frugal person will use their lunch to learn a new skill or to work on their side hustle, so they can rack in some more cash and make life that much easier. Number 8. They bargain. However, in the few cases where a frugal person does go shopping, they'll do their best to get the best prices through bargaining. For example, if they want to buy some fresh produce at a local market stand, they'll try and see if they can get a good deal if they either buy more produce or if some of the produce isn't as nice as the others. These few cents can make a huge difference in the long run. Number 9. Wait before buying. In another instance, a frugal person may see something online or at a store when they're out on the lunch break that they have an urge to buy. Knowing that these impulses can go away quickly, a frugal person will make sure to wait a few days before making any large and non-essential purchases. For example, a frugal person may be taking a quick walk around the area for some exercise and notice a book at a bookstore they want to buy. But instead of buying the book immediately, they wait until the end of the work week to see if they still have the desire to buy it. Having a small filter for curbing impulse buying is a great way to save some extra cash every day. Number 10. Watch for sales. While the workday comes to an end, it's normal to stop by all sorts of stores to do any shopping. Usually, it'll be for groceries, but clothing and other products aren't out of the question. For frugal people, this is time to look out for sales for anything that they know they're going to buy. For example, if they're going grocery shopping, then they'll find the best deals on products either through an app or flyers. Another example could be that they've been looking to buy some new clothes, and they happen to catch a fantastic sale to get them at a discounted price. Number 11. They compare prices and shop secondhand. Price comparing is an excellent way to reduce your spending and get the items you'll need for the best price possible. This is another thing that frugal people will do when they finish their workday. They'll go over the flyers from all the grocery stores they have nearby and find out which store has the best prices for the items they're looking to buy. Another way that frugal people will save money is to buy any items they can secondhand. Most items that can be bought secondhand are usually great quality and sometimes exceed quality of new items. So, if you're looking to live like a frugal person daily, then always be on the lookout for the best prices, and don't be afraid to shop secondhand. Number 12. They do things themselves. There are lots of things around the house that many people don't feel comfortable fixing. However, in many cases, these fixes do not take a lot of tools or a lot of skill. Frugal people aren't afraid to task themselves with DIY projects of all sorts, and it's normal for them to do them after they get home from work. For example, if they want to clean their pipes in the bathroom from a clog, instead of calling a plumber, they'll learn to do it themselves through YouTube tutorials. By doing it yourself, you can save loads of money on high costs of professionals to do the things that aren't always difficult, and you'll learn some very valuable skills. Number 13. They don't spend a lot of time using entertainment. For many people, a perfect evening is getting comfortable and binge-watching a favorite show. On the other hand, a perfect evening for a frugal person is picking up a book to learn something new that can help them grow their intelligence. It's normal for frugal people to get home from work and work on projects that will either bring them more income or better themselves in different and unique ways. Of course, these skills are usually geared towards either saving more money or making more money. But a frugal person will also learn just to make themselves happier. Number 14. They track their expenses. As the day comes to a close, a frugal person will go over all the purchases they made on that day and update their budget. It's important to keep up with your budget at least once a day because it gets harder to keep track of it once many days pass over. For instance, a frugal person will go through their receipts or online banking app to see what purchases were made during the day, like filling up the gas or any shopping, and deduct it from their monthly budget. This way, they can see how well they're keeping up with their budget and make any changes if necessary. Number 15. They spend time with loved ones. Frugal people don't only think about money, but understand the importance of keeping themselves physically and mentally healthy and happy. So, they always reserve time to spend with their loved ones to avoid any symptoms of burnout and to make sure they stay present in what really matters to them.